All right, we ready to carry on with this silliness or what? Who's ready to go see what kind of mischief we can get into today? Welcome back, everybody. It is old Big Mike back out here in the Hoopty Barn with our Project 2025, the Home Foe. And we got a long way to go. Short time to get there. Alright, last time I was working on some steering and stuff, didn't get it right. It's still like that. And I have a plan. And I'm either going to be, a genius or an idiot. And I guess I'll see which one. But I think I'm going to try to work on that real quick. And then I'll see how it turns out. And we'll kind of go from there. Alright, well, I wasn't recording all this. I figured, well, I probably should, just because, because I'm an idiot. Anyway, so, because I'm a collector, I have all kinds of bearings and all kinds of stuff. This is my plan. I'm going to basically make a carrier bearing for that steering shaft there. What I did was I took a couple of exhaust mount, exhaust brackets, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, and I captured this bearing in there. And my plan is that I've got some washers and stuff up on there. I've measured it all out. Got them to where they'll slide on there to where this thing will set right below the firewall. And I'm making a couple of brackets, some old window curtain brackets. And I'm going to make a couple of L's. I'm going to secure them to the firewall. This is going to drop down off the firewall, go over the shaft, and then that's going to go on. And it's going to work. Or not. Alright. So, I did it. Now, I'm going to see if I'm an idiot, or, maybe it'll work. I don't know. I jacked it up. We're going to see what it does. Well, it seems to want to go. Of course, I couldn't see what this part looked like in here. Let's scoot it in here. See what that looks like when it's moving. Alright, let's check it out. She's definitely got a full turning radius. So here's one thing I should have thought of. Yeah, you see all that? Yeah, that's from the power steering pump. I didn't think about that. Now I've got power steering fluid all over the place. Got to get that cleaned up. Yeah, I can hook up my power steering pump and all that stuff. So, yeah, we're making some progress. Alright, so here's another issue that I have run into. I have a broken off bolt down here. Goes into the water pump and into the block and all that. And I'm not going to tear off the whole water pump and all that stuff and drill it out and all that if it's not leaking. I'm just not going to do it. So, that being said, I can't use the original bracketry for the power steering pump, and in order to get clearance underneath my little pulley here, I'm having to configure some kind of crazy bracketry here. I'm going to have to put, a slider here and something from here up to here stationary, so that it'll lock in and it won't, you know, do anything like that. And I might even put something right back here because of, you know, wobble or whatever. But I don't want my belt flying off. And anyway, but it's been a long day out here, and I'm tired. My back hurts, and I'm a whiny baby. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it. So do me a favor, if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and do that and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Say, you big dummy, that steering ain't never going to work. And I'll say, steering on the Blue Goose worked after I fixed it after me and Dawn went for a ride. But, you know, it ended up working. So till next time, y'all keep watching. I'll keep working.